What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is my latest Emperor's Assassin 5.0. As you can see, the tooltip is even higher than before on the previous one, so we'll get straight into it. So this build is removing Shadowy Disguise just for more damage essentially. We're running the Sorcerer line as it's going to provide more physical damage. That is how we're getting the tooltip even higher. So we're going to break down everything for the build. And it's working really well, super hard hitting. Running the Assassination, the Adric Spear, and Storm Calling. Storm Calling is brilliant for bow gank as it provides extra physical damage with the passives and extra shock damage, which is going to be our execute, and also Amplitude is going to provide even more damage. We get into the skills, so they haven't changed that much. It's just the Shadowy Disguise and the Shadow line. So we're running Concealed Weapon. This is just for the movement speed buff and the Assassination bonus passive, having a skill slotted. The Aurora Javelin is into the Snipe and Heavy Attack, knock the enemies back, Focused Aim, Resolving Vigor, and of course using the Mage's Wrath Execute and Dawnbreaker. So all physical and shock damage. Apart from the Javelin, does a ton of damage and just knocks enemies back if they get near you. Got 64 points into Magicka. Running the Lava Mundus. Running Bewitched Sugar Skulls. And Vampire Stage 4 is essential for the extra invisibility. You can also use invisibility pots. Crit damage is nice and higher. So the gear hasn't changed. We're still running the Veteran's Perfected Bow. It's going to deal tons of damage with Snipe. You don't have to have it perfected, but it just gives you a little extra damage. Really powerful, guys. You can just get the normal one. It's not going to make much difference at all. But try to get perfected if you can. You can also run, I think it's the Bow of Imperial Wrath. There's another set you can run if you don't have the Veteran. And it's very strong. All ranged attacks are going to be buffed. Damage wise, it's very strong. Just make sure it's sharpened. The extra pen. And we're running the sets all the same as previously. The Amphimeus constructs. So we do a fully charged heavy attack. Going to launch that axe and also debuff them armor wise as well by 2.3k. So it's really strong. Perfect for bow gank. Still running Tharika's crafted set. When you do a heavy attack, it's going to give you tons of weapon and spell damage, and the Major Berserk, it does hit very hard. I think it's slightly stronger than Nyx Hound. Running all medium, all divines, all max magicka. You can run one light as well. I just normally just go all medium. I'm running 2 willpower and the Oaken Soul Ring. Oaken Soul provides tons of buffs, just makes for simplicity, especially in BGs. Now we're getting to the champion points. I normally run this for BGs, but if you want the champion points for open world, got the Gifted Rider, Steed's Blessing, the Sustaining Shadows, Blue CP Backstabber, Wrathful Strikes, Deadly Aim, and Master at Arms. Red CP, Celerity for more movement, Peace of Mind for recoveries, rejuvenation, and Boundless Vitality. So that is the end of the build section, guys. Like I said, we're not using Shadowy Disguise, so make sure you've got Stage 4 Vampire so you can run into Cloak. Also Crouch and use Invisibility Pots and you'll be totally fine. Survivability is slightly less, of course, without the Shadowy Disguise, but nonetheless it still hits super hard and still very effective. So stay tuned for the clips, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.